Queensland. We'll bring that to you as soon as she walks out.
Yeah, in the meantime, everyone's favourite race caller is back, and this time he's taking on COVID-19.
Radio host John Vertigan has taken the key moments and most used phrases from the pandemic to create some much-needed light relief. This is the COVID Cup.
Patience is being tested now. Drinking daily with bag of chips crunched into the fence. Putting on weight, school's out. I'm bored, nothing on Netflix. And here comes another teleconference down the outside. Sneaking through on the rail, we've got what day is it today? And making up ground from the rear, it's cover your mouth when you cough, you moron. They're starting to flatten the curve into the home straight. They're all in this together, and it's going to be a big finish in the COVID Cup. It's Drinking Daily, half a length in front of bag of chips, putting on weights going with him, but look at another teleconference weaving through, going straight to the front. Another teleconference goes zoom and wins the COVID Cup.
John Vertigan joins us now. Mate, this race call really packs a pun. So how many takes did you have to get it to get it perfect?
Morning, Koshi. Morning, Nat. And thanks for a tough act to follow, Baby Ella and Kamal in the 1.5 hours. No, it's they normally do take a couple of takes, but it wasn't too bad, that one. A bit of practice, reading through like a real horse commentator does, and bang that one out on Good Friday because there wasn't much else to do.
Yeah, because basically we're all in this together. If I hear that one more time,
I know, right?
Yeah, I know. Where did you get your most inspiration from, do you think?
Oh, look, just the past 4 weeks, I suppose. We are all in this together, and we all are bored out of our brains. And I've got to tell you, Drinking Daily and bag of chips were my total favourite.
Yeah. And I got to say, doing that first Zoom conference is quite exciting.
Yeah.
But after 50, you really do get flaming sick of them, don't you?
I'd never done a Zoom conference until about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and you're right, very sick of them. We do a Friday 4 o'clock all staff one. The first one was fantastic, a lot of fun. Second one, yeah, and now it's like, let's try and find some excuse to get out of this.
Yeah, none of us had ever heard of Zoom before about 2 weeks ago. How have you kept positive through this? What have you actually been doing, all jokes aside?
Yeah, well, look, essential services like going to the supermarket only when I need to, just to look down the toilet paper aisle and hopefully find some gold. That hasn't happened yet. We're down to the last 2 or 3. You don't want to hear the next race call, Nat.
I think we do, actually.
Yeah. Okay, what gives you the inspiration for the different calls? Obviously, COVID is affecting everybody's life, but you've done so many of them.
Yeah, look, I guess, Koshi, it's just about relatability, and you guys have always been a great supporter of my race calls, from my first one, the family camping holiday handicap, which was centred around a family camping trip, to the raising the teenagers. I've got a couple of them at home that... it's first day of school today, and I think the bell may have just gone, and they're sitting in the front room watching sunrise. So I suppose I can excuse them for that. Morning, Ben. Morning, Chloe, and Mum Kelly. But yeah, I guess it's just about finding relatable topics, and none right now that's more relatable than the crisis that the whole world's going through. So instead of the race that stops the nation, the Melbourne Cup, the COVID Cup, the race that stops the world.
Do any of the kids have your gift for the gab?
Teacher at my son's school said that they would like him, because he finishes grade 6 this year, if the year ever does finish, they want him to do a race call for the teachers at the end of the year. So I'm sort of mentoring him through that process this year, Koshi.
Oh, that's fun.
Do your friends sort of, are your friends feeling like they're being mined for information, for use in future calls?
Yeah, well, look, being a radio presenter as well for nearly 30 years, I think all of my friends very well know that whenever they have a conversation with me, that could be used as fodder for either the radio program or one of the race calls. So I think everyone's reasonably wary, and occasionally will preface something that they say with, now, this is not to go on the radio, but...
Yeah.
I love it, mate. You make us smile every time, and never more is it needed than through these times. So really appreciate it. Good to see you, John.
Thank you. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for your support.
He's a good fella.
Yeah, see you soon. Boy, do we need a laugh. Now, we're standing by for a news conference with Queensland Premier Anastasia